Hello, and welcome to USA English Talks. We are so excited to show you our native speech capabilities today.
Welcome back to your English journey. I'm Axel.
And I'm Zara. Today, we are talking about the secret to a happy and successful life, your daily routine.
Most people wait for a big change to happen, but today we will show you how small things done every day can change everything.
That is so true, Axel. I like to think about daily habits like bricks.
A brick is a small block. People use bricks to build houses.
One brick is not impressive. It is small and simple.
But when you put many bricks together, day after day, you can build something amazing.
You can build a beautiful house or a strong wall. Your daily habits are exactly like that.
Each small habit is one brick. Every day, you are building your future with those bricks.
I love that idea, Axel, and I want to be honest with our listeners today.
1 year ago, my life was very different. I did not have good habits.
I woke up late every day. I ate unhealthy food.
I spent too much time on my phone. I felt tired all the time.
I felt stressed. I felt like I was not moving forward in my life.
But then, I decided to change. I did not change everything at once.
I changed one small thing at a time, and now my life is so much better.
I feel happier, I have more energy, I am more productive.
Productive means you get more things done in your day. I finish my work and still have time for fun.
That is a wonderful story, Zara. I think many of our listeners can relate to that.
To relate means to understand because you have a similar experience.
So today, we will share daily routines that help you build a better life.
We will talk about your morning, your work time, your health, your evening, and how to practice English every single day. Are you ready, Zara? I am ready. Let's start with the morning. I believe the morning is the most important part of the day. How you start your morning decides how the rest of your day will go. If you start your morning badly, it is very hard to fix the day later.
I completely agree. So let's talk about the first thing, waking up early.
I know this is hard for many people. Some people love to sleep late.
But waking up early gives you something very special. It gives you quiet time.
When you wake up before everyone else, the house is quiet. The world is quiet.
You have time to think. You have time to prepare. You are not rushing.
Rushing means doing things very fast because you do not have enough time.
When you rush, you feel stressed. When you wake up early, you do not need to rush.
That was my biggest problem before. I used to wake up at the last minute.
I would jump out of bed, skip breakfast, and run to work. I was always late and stressed.
Now, I wake up 1 hour earlier than before. Just 1 hour. And that hour changed my life.
I use that hour for myself. I drink water. I sit quietly. I think about my day.
You just said something very important, Axel. You said you drink water. Let's talk about hydration.
Hydration means giving your body the water it needs.
When you sleep for 7 or 8 hours, your body does not get any water.
So when you wake up, your body is thirsty. It needs water first, not coffee.
I drink a big glass of water every morning before I do anything else.
Water wakes up my body and my brain. It gives me energy.
Hydration is very important for your brain too. When your brain has enough water, you can think clearly.
You can focus better. You can learn better. So if you are learning English, drink water first.
That is great advice. I also add a little lemon to my water sometimes. It tastes fresh.
Okay, so after you wake up early and drink your water, what do you do next, Zara?
This is where I introduce a very interesting idea. It is called eating the frog.
Do not worry. I am not talking about a real frog. This is an expression.
Eating the frog means doing the hardest task first.
I can tell you this really works. Before, I always did easy things first, like checking email.
Then the hard task was still waiting for me, like a dark cloud over my day.
Now, I eat the frog every morning. When the hard thing is done, I feel so good and free.
This connects to another important word, discipline.
Discipline means doing what you need to do even when you do not feel like doing it.
Some mornings you do not want to wake up early, but discipline helps you do it anyway.
The beautiful thing is that when you practice discipline every day, it becomes a habit.
A habit is something you do automatically, like brushing your teeth. You just do it.
That brings us to the next part of the day, work and study time.
Many of our listeners are students or workers. They need to focus, but focusing is hard today.
There are so many distractions. A distraction takes your attention away from what you should do.
Your phone is a distraction, social media is a distraction, noisy places are distractions.
So how do we focus better? There is a powerful idea called deep work.
Deep work means working with full concentration on one important task.
No phone, no social media, no interruptions. Just you and your work.
When you do deep work, you produce better results in less time.
Think about it this way. If you study English for 1 hour but check your phone 10 times, you really study only 20 minutes.
But if you study English for 1 hour with no phone, you get a full hour of learning. That is 3 times better.
Deep work is not about working more hours. It is about working with more focus.
I started deep work 6 months ago. It was difficult at first. My brain wanted to check my phone.
But I trained myself. I started with 20 minutes of deep work with no phone.
Then I increased to 30 minutes, then 45 minutes. Now I can do 1 full hour.
I finish my tasks much faster now. I have more free time because I work with better focus.
That is wonderful progress, Zara. And here is another important tip. Take real breaks.
A break is a short rest between work sessions. But a real break means stepping away from your screen.
Many people take a break and then look at their phone. That is not a real break.
Your eyes are still looking at a screen. Your brain is still processing information.
A real break means standing up, walking around, looking out the window, stretching your body, or drinking water.
Give your eyes and brain a real rest. When you come back, you will feel refreshed and ready to focus again.
I used to think breaks were a waste of time. I thought I should work without stopping.
But that made me very tired by the afternoon. Now I take a short break every 90 minutes.
I stand up, I walk to the kitchen, I drink water or tea, I look outside.
Sometimes I do a few stretches. When I sit back down, I feel new energy. Breaks make me more productive.
Now, let's move to something I am very passionate about, health and movement.
I believe moving your body every day is one of the most important habits you can have.
And I am not talking about going to the gym for 2 hours. I am talking about a simple 15-minute walk.
Just 15 minutes. That is all you need to start.
A 15-minute walk sounds too simple. Can it really make a difference, Zara?
Yes, it really can. When you walk, your body releases chemicals that make you feel happy and calm.
Your stress goes down. Your mood goes up. Mood means how you feel emotionally.
If you feel sad or stressed, a walk can change your mood.
Also, walking helps your brain work better. Scientists have shown that walking improves memory, creativity, and learning.
So if you are learning English, walking can actually help you learn English better.
That is fascinating. I actually started walking every day about 8 months ago.
I walk for 20 minutes after lunch. It is my favorite part of the day.
I put on my headphones and listen to English podcasts while I walk. So I am exercising my body and practicing my English at the same time. Two benefits from one activity. That is so smart, Zara. You do not need intense exercise to be healthy. Intense means very strong and difficult. Intense exercise is great if you enjoy it. But if you do not enjoy the gym, that is okay. Just walk.
Walk to the store instead of driving. Walk in a park. Walk around your neighborhood.
The important thing is consistency. Consistency means doing something regularly, again and again over a long time.
Walking for 15 minutes once will not change your life.
But walking for 15 minutes every single day for a year will absolutely change your life. Consistency is the key.
Beautifully said. Now let's talk about the evening.
The evening is very important because you prepare for the next day and let your body rest.
When I wake up, I already know what I need to do. I do not waste time deciding.
This simple habit saves me time and reduces my stress.
That is a great example of the why behind routines. Some people think routines are boring. They think routines take away freedom. They want to be spontaneous. Spontaneous means doing things without planning. But actually, routines give you more freedom, not less. Let me explain. When you have a routine, you do not waste time deciding what to do. You do not waste energy thinking about small choices like, should I wake up now or later? Your routine handles those small decisions. That saves your mental energy for big, important decisions. You feel less stressed because you have a plan. You feel more confident because you make progress every day. Routines do not trap you. They set you free. I never thought about it that way before, but now I understand completely. Before I had routines, I felt overwhelmed every day. Overwhelmed means feeling like there is too much to do. I had no plan. I was always reacting to whatever happened. I felt out of control. But now, with my routines, I feel calm and organized. I know what I need to do, and I do it. And because I finish important tasks early, I have free time in the evening to do whatever I want. My routines give me more free time, not less. Having a routine also reduces anxiety. Anxiety means feeling worried or nervous about the future. When you do not have a plan, your brain creates anxiety. It says, "Did you forget something?" But when you have a routine, your brain relaxes. It knows everything is taken care of. You can be present. Being present means enjoying the moment you are in right now. Routines help you be more present, and that is a very peaceful feeling. Let's talk about mindfulness. Mindfulness means paying attention to the present moment with a calm mind. When I follow my routine, I practice mindfulness. For example, when I drink my morning water, I really focus on it. I feel the cool water. I taste the lemon. I am not thinking about work. I am just drinking my water. You can practice mindfulness in any part of your routine. When you eat, really taste your food.
When you walk, really feel your feet on the ground. When you talk to someone, really listen.
Mindfulness makes every moment richer and more enjoyable.
Now let's talk about something our listeners care about very much: learning English.
How can you fit English practice into your daily routine?
Many people say, "I do not have time to study English." But you do not need extra time.
You can practice English inside the routine you already have.
You do not need to sit at a desk for 2 hours. You can practice while you do other things.
When you cook dinner, listen to an English podcast like this one.
When you drive to work or ride the bus, listen to English audio.
When you exercise or walk, listen to English music or a story in English.
You are already doing these activities. You just add English to them.
Here are more examples. When you brush your teeth in the morning, think of 5 English words. Just 5 words related to your day. For example, today I will eat breakfast. I will go to work. When you take a shower, describe your routine in English. Say it out loud. Say, I am washing my hair. I am using soap. The water is warm. Nobody's listening. Practice freely. When you write your to-do list for the next day, write it in English. Write, tomorrow I will wake up at 6. I will drink water. I will go for a walk. These are small actions, but they add English practice to your day without taking extra time. Here is another great tip. Change the language on your phone to English. When your phone is in English, you see English words all the time. Settings, notifications, messages. You learn English words naturally without studying. At first, it might feel strange, but after a few days, you will get used to it. I also want to talk about learning new vocabulary through routines. Every week, choose 5 new English words related to daily life.
For example, this week your words might be consistency, productivity, hydration, discipline, and unwind.
Unwind means to relax after a stressful day. Write these 5 words on a small piece of paper.
Put the paper on your refrigerator or your mirror. Every time you see the paper, read the words.
Use each word in a sentence. After 1 week, you will know those 5 words very well.
Then choose 5 new words the next week. After 1 year, you will know over 250 new words.
That is the power of consistency in language learning.
And remember, you do not need to practice English for a long time each day.
Even 10 or 15 minutes of focused English practice is very good.
The key word is focused. Remember deep work? Apply that to your English study.
15 minutes with no phone, no distractions, just you and your English podcast.
Those 15 focused minutes are better than 1 hour of distracted study.
Quality is more important than quantity. Quality means how good something is. Quantity means how much there is.
Choose quality.
Now, I want to end with a message of encouragement for all our listeners.
Please do not try to be perfect. Perfection is not the goal.
I am not perfect. Zara is not perfect. Nobody is perfect.
There will be days when you wake up late. There will be days when you skip your walk.
There will be days when you do not practice English, and that is okay.
What matters is that you do not give up. One bad day does not erase all your progress.
If you miss one day, just start again the next day. Be kind to yourself.
Be patient. Patient means waiting calmly without getting frustrated.
Building good habits takes time. It is not fast, but it is worth it.
I want to share one more idea. It is called the 1% rule.
The 1% rule says you do not need to change your life in one day.
You just need to be 1% better today than you were yesterday.
1% is a very tiny number, but here is the amazing thing.
If you improve by just 1% every single day for 1 year, you will be 37 times.
The next day, maybe your 1% is listening to 5 minutes of English.
Small steps every day. That is how you build an extraordinary life.
Extraordinary means much better than normal or average.
The 1% rule changed my thinking completely. I used to think I needed to change everything at once.
I tried to wake up early, exercise, eat healthy, study English, and meditate all on the same day.
And of course, I failed. It was too much. I felt overwhelmed and gave up.
But when I learned about the 1% rule, I started very small.
I changed one thing. Just one. I started drinking water in the morning.
After 2 weeks, it was a habit. I did not need to think about it anymore.
Then I added one more thing. I started walking for 15 minutes.
After 2 weeks, That was also a habit. Then I added another thing and another.
Slowly, step by step, my life changed. Not in one day, not in 1 week, but over several months.
And it all started with one glass of water.
That story is so inspiring, Zara. I hope our listeners feel inspired too.
Remember, you are already doing something great right now. You are listening to this podcast.
You are practicing your English. You are learning about better habits. That means you care about your future.
Do not compare yourself to other people. Compare yourself to the person you were yesterday. Are you a little bit better today? Then you are winning. Your daily routine is personal. It belongs to you. It does not need to look like my routine or Axel's routine.
Maybe you are a night person, not a morning person. That is fine. Find the routine that works for you.
The important thing is that you have a routine, a plan, a structure.
Structure means an organized way of doing things. Find your structure, follow it with consistency, and watch your life change.
Let's do a quick review of what we talked about today. First, the morning. Wake up a little earlier. Drink water for hydration. Eat the frog. Do the hardest task first. Second, work and study time. Practice deep work with no distractions. Take real breaks away from screens. Third, health and movement. Walk for at least 15 minutes every day. Consistency is the key. Fourth, the evening. Do a digital detox before bed. Prepare for the next day with a short list of 3 things. Fifth, connect English to your routine. Listen to English while cooking, walking, or commuting.
Commuting means traveling to and from work. Change your phone language to English. Learn 5 new words every week.
Finally, remember the 1% rule. Small improvements every day create extraordinary results over time.
Let me repeat the key words. Consistency means doing something regularly over a long time.
Discipline means doing what you need to do, even when you do not want to.
Productivity means getting things done in a good and efficient way.
Hydration means giving your body enough water. Deep work means focused work with no distractions. Unwind means to relax after stress.
Digital detox means taking a break from phones and screens.
Mindfulness means paying attention to the present moment calmly.
And the 1% rule means improving a little bit every single day. Thank you so much for spending this time with us today on USA English Talks. We hope this episode helps you think about your daily routine in a new way. Remember, every big change starts with a small step. You do not need to be perfect. You just need to start and keep going. If this episode was helpful, please share it with a friend who is also learning English. We make this podcast for you, and we want to help as many people as possible. Take care of yourselves. Build your routine brick by brick. We will see you in the next episode of USA English Talks. Goodbye, everyone. Have a wonderful day, and do not forget to drink your water. Goodbye, and remember, be 1% better today. See you next time.